California is known for Hollywood and Silicon Valley, but it is also America's largest agricultural state. Each year, the state produces more than $50 billion in farm products, while harvesting nearly 21.7 million pounds of crops every hour across the fertile Central Valley. This massive productivity comes from rich soil, modern agriculture technology, advanced harvesting machines, and generations of farming experience. From almonds and lettuce to grapes and tomatoes, California continues leading one of the world's most productive agricultural systems. Across California's Central Valley, pistachio farms produce nearly 500,000 tons yearly, supplying about 99% of America's pistachios while using modern harvesting machines to reduce labor and improve harvesting speed significantly. Powerful tree shakers remove thousands of pistachios within just 5 to 10 seconds, while mechanical systems quickly collect and load the nuts onto trucks across large orchards daily. Pistachio prices continue rising as drought conditions reduce California's water supplies. Higher farming costs, climate challenges, and strong global demand are making pistachios increasingly valuable in worldwide agricultural markets. The California grape industry produces around 6 to 7 million tons yearly. About half becomes wine, while the remainder supplies fresh grapes and raisins for domestic and international agricultural markets worldwide. Unlike wine grapes, fresh grapes are still harvested by hand to protect quality during transportation. Wine vineyards often use harvesting machines at night when cooler temperatures help preserve grape condition. Large modern grape harvesters can process dozens of acres daily by gently shaking grapes from vines. Agriculture technology and skilled labor together help California maintain massive harvests and premium grape quality worldwide. Throughout California, kiwi farms produce around 40,000 to 50,000 tons yearly in mild-growing regions. Workers harvest kiwis carefully by hand before cold storage at 32 to 34 degrees Fahrenheit helps preserve freshness, fruit quality, and shelf life for several months before worldwide distribution to export markets. California supplies over 80% of the world's almonds, producing around 1.2 to 1.4 million tons each year. Across the Central Valley, almond farms use modern agriculture technology to harvest large areas quickly and efficiently. With modern equipment, one farming system can harvest dozens of acres per day while saving labor and water. Many California farms also use drip irrigation and soil monitoring technology to improve efficiency during dry seasons. California walnut farms produce around 700,000 to 800,000 tons yearly, supplying nearly all American walnuts through modern large-scale harvesting operations nationwide. During harvest season, shaking machines remove walnuts quickly while sweepers organize them into rows before vacuum systems load them onto trucks daily. Modern harvesting systems help farms process dozens of acres daily while reducing labor costs and protecting walnut quality during transportation operations efficiently. Across California, peach farms harvest around 600,000 to 700,000 tons yearly. Because peaches bruise easily, workers still harvest them carefully by hand before automated systems clean, sort, size, and package the fruit for supermarkets, produce markets, and stores across the United States during peak harvest season. Across California, strawberry farms produce over 1 million tons yearly, supplying nearly 90% of America's strawberries. Because the fruit bruises easily, farms still rely on hand harvesting. Workers carefully pick only ripe strawberries and place them gently into trays to protect quality. Depending on field conditions, one worker can harvest around 220 to 440 pounds daily. Although harvesting robots are being tested, strawberries remain difficult for machines because the fruit ripens unevenly and damages easily. Skilled workers still provide the most efficient harvesting method today. California lettuce farms produce around 3 to 4 million tons yearly, supplying nearly 70% of America's lettuce. Workers harvest lettuce by hand using conveyor trucks before rapid cooling systems preserve freshness, crisp texture, and product quality for supermarkets and consumers nationwide during large-scale harvest operations daily. California grows around 10 to 12 million tons of processing tomatoes each year. The state now supplies more than 89% of America's processing tomatoes and nearly 31% of the world's production. Most are used for ketchup, pasta sauce, and canned foods. Modern harvesting machines handle almost the entire process. These large machines move across the fields, cut the plants, and separate the tomatoes within seconds. One harvester can process about 75 to 125 acres per day during peak season. After harvest, automated systems remove damaged or unripe tomatoes before the good products are loaded onto trucks and sent quickly to processing factories. California onion farms produce around 2 to 2.5 million tons yearly using modern harvesting systems. After harvest, onions dry naturally in fields for several days before machines gather and load them onto trucks for processing, packaging, storage, and transportation across major agricultural markets nationwide efficiently. Rice farming in Taiwan blends traditional experience with modern agriculture technology. After 4 months, the rice fields turn golden and become ready for harvest. In southern Taiwan, the 625 horsepower John Deere S790 harvests up to 6.5 tons of rice per hour. Smart sensors help reduce grain loss while the machine cuts, threshes, and cleans rice in one pass. The rice is then milled, polished, and sorted by automated machines before packaging. Modern systems can inspect thousands of grains every second and seal around 30 bags per minute for domestic and export markets. Across Spain, Italy, and Greece, modern olive harvesters use vibrating systems to collect around 44 to 110 pounds of olives from each tree. India produces over 27 million tons of mangoes yearly using mesh harvesting tools to reduce bruising and protect fruit quality. Across France, vineyards produce world-famous wines, with harvest seasons lasting only weeks, and yields reaching 2.5 to 4 tons per acre. In Ecuador, Banana bunches weighing 44 to 110 pounds move through cable systems transporting harvested bananas quickly from plantations to packing facilities while reducing labor and fruit damage. California produces over 80% of America's strawberries, yet every berry is still picked by hand. Skilled workers harvest around 44 to 55 pounds per hour with incredible precision and stamina. The United States produces around 4.4 to 5.5 million tons of apples each year, making it one of the world's largest apple producers. Most apples are still harvested by hand to prevent bruising and maintain high fruit quality. German potato harvesters can process 5 to 7 acres daily, collecting up to 90 tons while reducing labor needs. Meanwhile, giant tomato harvesters can process up to 55 tons per hour, cutting plants, sorting tomatoes by color and size, and saving huge labor costs with modern agriculture technology. Modern carrot harvesters process thousands hourly while trimming tops automatically to reduce labor and harvesting time. Novatech processing lines wash carrots in bubbling tanks, polish them using 200 revolutions per minute brushes, and sort them automatically before packaging up to 10 tons per hour for supermarkets and export markets. In the Philippines, pineapple workers harvest around 100 to 500 pineapples daily, with each fruit weighing about 3.3 to 5.5 pounds. The work is fast, repetitive, and physically demanding under tropical heat. From farm to factory, Plantas Empacadoras DPA processing lines wash, sort, and calibrate thousands of pineapples every hour for global export markets. At Del Monte facilities, automated systems peel, core, slice, and package thousands of pineapples daily, helping maintain consistent quality for juice, canned fruit, and supermarkets worldwide. Today, advanced greenhouse farms can harvest and package up to 30,000 heads of lettuce daily using fully automated systems that greatly reduce manual labor. Some giant cabbages can weigh 22 pounds, while massive American pumpkins often grow beyond 220 pounds during harvest season. Mexican chili peppers are still harvested by hand, with workers collecting around 33 to 44 pounds daily to maintain product quality. Broccoli is carefully harvested by hand once heads reach market size, with each plant producing around 0.5 to 1 kilogram before rapid shipment to supermarkets and fresh vegetable markets. Dutch onion farms produce around 60 to 80 tons per hectare, while modern technology helps reduce crop losses to below 5% during harvesting and storage. Inside the factories, bulldozers push nearly 100,000 pounds of sugarcane into giant hoppers, while crushing systems handle up to 400,000 pounds per hour. The extracted juice then moves through heating, clarification, and evaporation stages before sugar crystals begin to form. Canadian blueberry farms now use vibrating harvesters that can collect up to 93% of the berries within seconds during harvest season. Thai coconut farms use specialized cutting tools to harvest coconuts from tall trees, with healthy trees producing around 60 to 90 coconuts annually. Vietnamese dragon fruit is often harvested at night under bright orchard lights, helping Vietnam remain one of the world's leading dragon fruit exporters. Turkish pomegranate farms can harvest around 70 to 100 fruits from each tree, with careful picking needed to protect the peel quality. Brazil harvests over 18 million tons of oranges each year, with most production used for juice exports worldwide. Workers still pick oranges by hand to protect fruit quality before transporting them quickly to processing plants. Peruvian asparagus grows rapidly and must be harvested every day during its short 2 to 3 month growing season. Harvesting spinach is a prime example of modern agriculture, where machinery can cut the leaves close to the base and collect them quickly. This vegetable has a very short growth cycle, only about 30 to 40 days until harvest, with an average yield of about 20 to 30 tons per hectare. European sugar beet farms produce around 28 to 36 tons per acre for sugar production. Modern sweet corn harvesters can cut multiple rows at once and process tens of tons per hour directly in the fields. Average yields reach around 10 to 15 tons per hectare during harvest season. Modern hydroponic farms can produce around 660 to 1,000 pounds of vegetables daily using advanced technology and highly efficient growing systems. Mexico produces over 2.2 million tons of avocados each year, supplying more than 30% of the world's avocado production. Outdoor cantaloupe farming depends heavily on weather conditions, with each melon weighing around 3.3 to 6.6 pounds. Farmers usually harvest by hand to protect quality and ensure proper ripeness before distribution. Australian cherry farms still rely on hand harvesting to maintain fruit quality, with each tree producing around 44 to 110 pounds per season. The country produces up to 27,000 tons yearly, exporting nearly 40% to Asian markets. Across Southeast Asia, harvesting spiky fruits, weighing 4.4 to 8.8 pounds, requires careful handling to avoid damage and injury. In West Texas, this 550 horsepower cotton harvester picks, cleans, and bales cotton in one continuous process. Its onboard wrapping system reduces labor needs while helping large farms harvest faster, cleaner, and with lower fuel consumption during peak season. In Germany, a 646 horsepower Claas Lection 8700 combined with the 16-row Alimak Drago Gold can harvest sunflower seeds at speeds reaching 18 tons per hour while maintaining smooth, clean, and highly efficient performance across large agricultural fields. In Poland, the Oscar A01 berry harvester uses double shaker arms to cover around 1.5 acres per hour while reducing bruising and crop waste during delicate harvest operations on smaller farms. In Poland, the Oscar A01 berry harvester uses double shaker arms to cover around 1.5 acres per hour while reducing bruising and crop waste during delicate harvest operations on smaller farms. In Seville, Spain, the Hedro Hugger uses high-frequency shaking systems to harvest oranges efficiently while reducing bruising and cutting labor time by nearly 70% in dense citrus orchards during large-scale harvesting operations. From modern machines to hard-working farmers, these harvests reveal the future of agriculture. Which technology impressed you most? Like, subscribe, and join AhTech for more agriculture technology stories worldwide.